I'll show you the new Bitcoin chart, which you'll like. I also have the XRP chart for you, which shows that the markets are doing great. Bitcoin lost a lot of value around $88,000, but it quickly returned. Next, we want to hit the important level of $100,000. Some of the numbers I'm about to show you will shock you because they show how great the markets are. The stories need to be talked about too, but we'll get to that later. Without further ado, let's look at how much $96,000 is worth in Bitcoin. At $3,215, it's up 4.2% right now. It's up 5.76% in the last 24 hours. XRP is slowly going up and will hit the Ripple verse in just one day. It is currently trading for $2.56, which is up more than 8%. Tomorrow, or the 16th. The due date is tomorrow, but the SEC normally files right at the last minute, so it might not be news until then. In the event that there are signs that the SEC will not file an appeal and that this case is finally over, the price of XRP will likely hit a new all-time high for the total market cap of all cryptocurrencies. The fact that it's still at $33.6 trillion during this pump is a very good sign, especially since the price of XRP is going up and showing the way as it pumps and creeps over. You know, the price range is around $230 to $250. After that, everyone will be looking at the $272 level. If it goes through, it will start a new era of price growth. Let's make this public. To see it on my Twitter, click on the sites below. You can also join the group on Telegram. I'm going to make a big splash on an XRP chart this morning, but it depends on how busy I am. It will give you a clear picture of where we are going and our important amounts of support and resistance. I may also be making a quant chart and a max chart. I will let you know if the chart is positive and when the huge move we're all waiting for is about to happen. Check that you are who you say you are when you join the Telegram group. Here is an important Bitcoin chart for you to look at. We'll add more signs as we go along. You won't be able to talk or join if you don't click verify. This green line lets you see Bitcoin. We had 90,756 people back us up. We saw a small drop in wick of about 88K, but we quickly rose back to support and kept going up. It seemed likely to me that Bitcoin would return to this level. I thought it would drop below 90K, and it did. No, we never went below 90K. That's because we don't count the wicks on these drops, we count the lights. Let's look at where Bitcoin's next level of support is. It's very easy, 2K, so let's call it 103,000. If we looked at Bitcoin's volatility breakdown, we would see this. This is what Bitcoin is doing and where we are going from here. The real number we got is 102, and the support level we are looking at right now is $275. This bad boy was added on Wednesday, and as you can see, the turnaround began that day. It's possible that the price will go up again until it reaches this green box. This thing gets a 9 out of 10 for prime score. The prime score shows whether we think Bitcoin will go up or down, and it's clear that we think it will go up. If you were short, the most you could have made was about 90K. You should have opened your short trade here on Tuesday. The 4-hour flip is now bullish again, one day into the month, and it is also very optimistic. Right now, you need to pay attention to that area. Take a look at the volatility rise and see what you can see. Not a big deal, I'm just getting a running error. We can get rid of that and see if everything is okay. You can see that the split started at 3 a.m. today. We have a great break to the top, as you can see. I will keep an eye on Bitcoin because, as you may remember, it is the father. In the short term, the first Bitcoin moves when the price of XRP goes up, and the price of XRP will go up when Bitcoin starts to rise. What do we think about XRP? First, let's get rid of some of these and look at our first places of support and resistance. Here, you can see that we hit 259 and then got to the 272 area. Then we can clear up the floodgates and get close to the $3 area. This is a very simple XRP chart, and 260 is the number that everyone is looking at. This morning, we touched it. Let's find out what today holds and where we're going. We can aim for 272 if we break through support and resistance and add in our volatility escape. We've been in a breakout format since Saturday, as you can see, and it has worked out well. We'll keep breaking out of the structure as long as we stay above this green line. If we fall below the green line, the price of XRP will change direction. We are now in this red zone, also known as red land. XRP, pay attention. When it hits this red zone, the price usually goes down again. Bitcoin has been going through the roof since Saturday, so keep an eye on it. It's been a very strong day, month, and market as a whole, as shown by the prime score and the way people feel about the market in general. I like what I'm seeing here, guys. It only took the Cointelegraph 6 days to remember this. The SEC and the old people who didn't care about Bitcoin should go away. The SEC stopped any Web3 or blockchain DLT companies from starting up in the US and made them all go abroad. President Trump says Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies will go through the roof, even more so than you thought possible. Remember that Trump puts the US first and will let the US lead this crypto race we are seeing right now. Let's bring them back to the US and make crypto cool again. Frank Shapiro says that big banks will be able to do anything if they can start holding crypto and credit because more cash means more credit. The coin market structure is getting a big boost, and volatility will soon go down. What Monica Long said in response to this is very interesting. She agreed that 15 of the 25 biggest banks in the world have already tried out tokenized asset projects. She thinks that some of them will enter the US market with products that are ready to buy in 2025 if the government there lets them deal with cryptocurrency. It looks like Monica Long is giving you the walkthrough if this happens this year. We'll get clear, and then you'll see that 15 of the 25 biggest banks have already done it. You should know that they're going to get into cryptocurrency. They are going to start using XRP. Remember the person who just met with President Trump? Bruce and Brad. What do you think they talked about? They did, of course. We need to buy those things right now, before it's too late. The question now is, what else are they going to touch? He talks about Ethereum and XRP. He says that everyone will be shocked by Bitcoin's next move. You can see the exact rate for XRP to Bitcoin right here. What does this mean? Many analysts think that XRP is about to make a very strong move here. It's very easy. You're even learning how to keep side to side or side B what side to side and is at this crypto pump. From 2013 to 2017, XRP went through a consolidation period of more than 1,277 days before it first broke out by over 5,000%. It's now more than twice as big as the last gathering. It looks like the bull run will stop in the first quarter of this year, or you're ahead of the game. In the first quarter, we see our first run-up. Around tax time, things slow down, and then later in the year, we see those parabolic blow-off tops. I think that time will be around the end of summer or the start of fall. That's because Bitcoin hasn't had its big crash yet, and it would take a long time for it to recover. Take the top off, and then move all that money out and into no. I've been very clear about how I plan to pump the Q1 drop and then parabolic blowups on these. It will dig and go down, and Bitcoin will decide what happens. Why would you use Bitcoin? That range, from 150 to 200 to 25, seems like a lot to me. Even though it hasn't broken out yet, the price has been going down for a while thanks to people who control the market. It's going to be a great year.